Hey, EGD students, we're going to be doing scales again. Like I say, I'm just updating videos so that as soon as I get a better way to explain it to you, I'm going to explain it to you in the better way. So we know when we work with scales, you get different kinds. You could get a scale of 1 to 1. You could get a scale of 1 to 2. And say you get a scale of 5 to 1, right? So a scale 1 to 1, we know it means you use the measurements given. So if they give you a rectangle with these measurements, it stays the same. You're going to draw it using these exact measurements. But now, say they give you 1 to 2. If we had to draw that as a fraction, it would be half, right? So that means we divide by 2. So that means if we had to redraw the rectangle, we would use the measurements of 40 divided by 2, obviously giving us 80. 20 divided by 2 giving us 10, right? So those would be our new measurements. That's what we would actually use to draw on the piece of paper. Okay, 5 to 1, if we had to draw that as a fraction, would be 5 over 1, which we know could be converted to 5, giving us a meaning times by 5, right? So if we had to draw that as a square, we would times all of our measurements by 5. So 40 times 5 would obviously give you 200, and 20 times 5 would obviously give you 100, and those would become your new measurements. All right, so same size, you divide by whatever measurements given. So if you're given 1 over 3, it means divide by 3. If you're given I don't know, 6 over 1, times by 6, right? Easiest way I can explain it to you. That's all you need to know. Scales are very easy.